legs, here on my arms, and 1 or 2 in the roof of my mouth here. That she's only taken 1 out. 1 over here next to my neck that they removed because it was poking into my neck. I've been kind of waiting for COVID to be over to be able to go and just get them all taken out, but it's going to take a lot of surgery, and I'll have to be in the hospital for a long time. Didn't talk much. I had a foster sister, and they registered her for adoption, but she's the only one that got registered for adoption. I ended up getting her name, and she chopped off her own arm to here. She had 3 fingers, and that were left that she hadn't destroyed.
She cut off her own fingers?
Yes, she did. She cut off her own arm and her own fingers at like 3 years old. And I think that's why they adopted me, because she was really smart. She knew that they were trafficking her. And she mutilated her own body so that they would stop. And sons, and I started describing my sons and how old they were at the time. And the guy, just for a minute, he let me go. It was so scary. I'll never forget, because his eyes were black and then they changed color to like a normal, he started looking like a normal person for a minute, and he got off me and he walked over to the door and he opened it up. And I remember I just got up and I was running out the door. And I don't know if he snapped back into killer mode, but he was trying to grab me. And thank God, it was the middle of the night and there weren't many cars here in LA, but a taxi was going down the street. And he stopped and picked me up.